We're gonna do a quiz on Java arrays. The first question goes like this. Fill in the code to set tax rates to be an empty array of size 10 holding doubles. So we have the class, we have our main method, we have a variable that stores an array of doubles, and we have to set this array to an empty array of size 10. In order to do this, we need to use this one. So it's gonna be, we're gonna have the new keyword followed by the double because we have a double type, and the size is gonna be 10. Let's check the answer. And this is correct. We're gonna move on to the next one. What would be printed out by the following code if a user ran the command Java restaurant 6 vegetarians? Okay, so we have the class Java, we have the main method, and it says table of a party of args 0. So args 0 would be this one, so 6. If args at 1 equals vegetarians, then do something else. Okay, so let's see what would be printed. Well, it would be printed table for party of 6. Table for party of 6, well, because args at 0, so the args passed by being run like this with the first element being 6. Therefore, the index is this one, value 6. It would print out table for party of 6. Let's see. Yep. We're going to move on to the next one. How would you access the element gorgeous of the following array? So we have a variable that stores an array of type string, and it has the following elements. And in order to print this element that has this value, we would have to access obviously the second element, and the second element in an array will have an index of 1. So we would, in order to print the element with a value of gorgeous, we would say ts songs at element 1. So element at index 1. So because this would be element at index 0, and this would be element at index 1. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So in question 4, it says fill in the code to print the array so that its actual values display instead of the memory address. Okay, so we need to print out the actual values of this array rather than the memory address. So in order to do this, we will have to access the methods that are made available in the arrays package, and I believe it should be this one. Okay, so in order to print out on the screen the elements of the actual specials variable, we will have to use arrays.toString, and to the toString method we would have to pass in the specials variable. Okay, let's check the answer. Question number 5, what type is the following object? Well, this type will be int, because we have only ints stored in this array. Okay, int. This is a whole array of int values, so I guess it would be like this. So int, an array of ints. Okay, so therefore this would be the actual correct answer. Continue. What property holds the number of elements in an array? The dot length one will be. Okay, so continue. This is the end of the quiz on Java arrays.